And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Jose Barrios. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neill Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. So we're underway here in game 2. Left-hand batter waits. Fastball for a strike.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Ryan Reynolds here. Barrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab here, Marco Gonzalez.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
George Springer stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The pitch. And there's the ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That to right. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Justin Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2. Bounce to the left side. Hayes. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Here comes the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
That one almost got him. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Just missed. Kicks and deals. On the ground. And that chance handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Boom. That's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. Inside, just missed. That one off the mark. Now 2-0. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Ball, that's low.
McCutcheon aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder might be two. Flips for one and two. In time to first for the double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And now Henry Davis. And a pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fought off foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier moving under it. Balls it in to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. As he turns on the rubber here with that good live arm deliverance. On the outside corner, and that's strike one. Outside. This to center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a run.
Here's the second baseman. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner on the go again. Pitch outside. For the second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
This to third, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And at second with one away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. In the air, out towards left center. Reynolds hauls it in for the out. And there are two down.
Batting in, the catcher,
Danny Jansen ahead here. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. he was late.
If you want to highlight a portion of the season where he's been really good at driving runners in to score, you can circle his last 10 games.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The Jays with a chance to score first here in Game 2 of the World Series. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 2-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ballgame.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds gets under it. And the inning is over. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back now in Toronto. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2 to count.
Got a swing for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So next to the plate from Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Strike 1. Taylor measures 6 feet 4 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The Blue Jays up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 2-2. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first with 1 gone, and stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, no.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And a good eye there.
1-0.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No.
Misses. The count now 2-2. Taylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Taylor around second, headed for third. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
And now, Brian Reynolds.
That's the ball.
First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. That's inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the bottom of the third, and the batter is George Springer.
George Springer.
And he deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Moving under this one. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Doubled in his first AB. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. At the belt and fires. On the ground, could be 2. There's one.
After that.
On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head to the 4th inning now in Game 2. Blue Jays 2 and the Pirates 1. Game 2 of the World Series. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Berrios back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him looking. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. 1-2 to count. 1 down, base is empty. And that one finds its way through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on him, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And
One
that
ball,
one
no
is
strike.
inside ball 1. McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, and it
That's
goes
foul.
just foul. And the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. Blue Jays 2 and the Pirates 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Justin Turner. Wind in the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball.
Runner at
2
first
strikes.
with no outs here. Bounce to the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over
Now
on this
back.
pitch a little
Second
bit,
baseman.
but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's the second baseman. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and they add on. It's 5-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now. Flying to left his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missing inside. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So the lineup flips over, and now George Springer, and it's fouled away. Step off throw to first. Kiermaier back in. Kiermaier off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. Hayes. The throw to first. That is the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Guerrero. One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. He swings and fouls one off. The Pirates down by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Taylor started after it, tried to hold up. Now look to first, and yes, he offered at it. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Liover Peguero.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Marco Gonzalez will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Quinn Priester gets the ball now.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Turner climbs in on that right side. 1 for 2. And that one pulled foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz on to first. And Turner is retired.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses. And 1-1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Roansy Contreras loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Oviedo also getting ready. And a 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Pirates 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. Reynolds, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that's outside. 1-0.
Stop. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one gets down for a hit. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
That's the ball.
Just missed. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Rio.
That's down and in. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Three-0 down.
3-1.
And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here it comes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that ball is gone. And they close the gap. It's 5-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Corrals it, and that'll do it. Cannonball coming. It's now 5-3. Back now in Toronto. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, number 36. And the right-hander back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Around second now, going for 3. He's in there.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one down the line. Base hit and a run in to score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now back.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Priestler throws to first. Now the 0-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Varsho gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip to second, over to first, safe.
The right fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
To the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
on the ground. And that's just foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. Ford just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. And a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Oh, and this one gets away. In there safely. And they lead by 4. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We head to the 7th now in game 2. Blue Jays 7 and the Pirates 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Henry Davis now at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. That's to third. Biggio throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The first baseman.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. There's a strike. The Pirates down by 4 here in the late stages of game 2. Righty to the plate. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Now
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Out in front of the swing, and that is strike 1. The Jays leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Kicks and deals. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to third. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Set for the last half of the set.
For the Jays, the first baseman.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that hit.
That one ripped. It's a bomb. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
New pitcher now, Jose Hernandez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 85.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. 1 for 3. This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 9-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings it across. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. On the line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Now here is Danny Jansen. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1. Swung on, belted. Taylor going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging and held for home. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball. Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it is now 10-3. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. The pitch. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Foul ball there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Stepping in, Ryan Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. To third. To second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Pirates 3. Ryan Barucki on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tellez makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman getting ready to go. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. Then at first, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Popped up. Tellez in position. Puts it away for the out. Here's Justin Turner. Right side. Squeezes it, and that is that. One left for Toronto, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
Ball
That's
one
the
there.
ball. 1-1.
The pitch. Now one missed.
Ball.
Next
Nope.
pitch is
Ball.
outside.
First pitch strike from the
3-1.
pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the inside corner
Count
for a
is full.
strike. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now back. Designated hitter.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tim Meza.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Just
that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Meza, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Just off the outside edge. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Off the mark there. And now 3-1. This one in the air. Biggio has a beat on it. And it's 2 away. Last chance now for the Pirates. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And they'll do it again. 1 strike away. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.